Alright, welcome back everybody to CTI's Demon 20's channel for this evening's edition of PSGL GT Sport. We are here at Dragon Trail, which I believe is in Fantasy, Croatia. Young. I ain't young, Fraggle. And hello. Looking at, or judging by everybody's times that they've been setting, it should be a really close race at a track that is hard to pass at. So, could be interesting. Let me go on Discord here and rattle off the point standings. Obviously, Dre and Fromm lead, because, yeah, competition. I believe Dre leads Fromm by 21 points. Standings Division 1. Yeah, so Dre leads Fromm by 21 points. K-Dot is third with 59. Fran is fourth with 58. Lewis is fifth with 55. Blue Mosquito with 40. Lambo with 39. AMS 32. Juho 24. And Mr. Stem 19. Everybody else is in single digits. Alright. So I'm bored with Jamie here, who has proven in past seasons of PSGL GT Sport he's king of the spin. It's kind of alarming that it's 8 o'clock already and only 7 people are in the lobby. Oh, there goes Laggy Person. Laggy Person speaking in tongues in the chat. Yeah, I just saw K-Dot can't race, so the gap between Dre, Fromm, and the rest of the pack will increase. If Dre actually gets in this lobby, because it is 8:01. I know they're waiting 5 extra minutes for Fran. I don't know. He's actually texting me, so I'll tell him to get in the lobby. Dre is on his way. I think he was getting some pillows for his back for the race, since he's still suffering from that back pain. With that free healthcare in Canada, you'd think he'd get that fixed. There is Dre, the points leader, and defending champion, and guy who has a different livery for every race on the season. There you go. There's the Jamie we know. Oh, and Dre's gone. And around goes Lewis, because that's not the first time he's done that. And there's Dre again. He probably had the wrong livery on. Damn it, Jamie. I give Jamie 3 laps before he quits tonight. He's driving like Vettel out here. Oh look, PureTech again. What a surprise. Alright, one more minute and then we go. Oh, I just sat back in my chair so I can't see that message, Jamie. Alright, go, go, go. Yeah, I saw that horrible, horrible drifting and donuts and everything else. Will Drake get to the line? 3, 2, 1, fail. Super GT Division 1. A whole 8 cars on the grid. Good job, everybody, for turning out. Froome on pole, Dre in second. That's the reverse order of the championship. 15 minutes on the clock. 5 red lights. And Dre is stuck. Great game. This game is a piece of shit. Yep, and that's how you lose your championship, because the game's a worthless piece of shit. Fraggle around the outside. AMS into second. And Fraggle's in the wall. Oh, Froome is left. I don't think these guys realize that everybody's quitting, but, you know, keep racing, why not? Yeah, great game. Good job, GT. Your camera angles suck. The cars look like shit on track, and then you can't even get the start right. It happens to somebody every week in one of the 2 divisions. Good job. Happened to Juho. Happened to Dre. Last week it happened to JP in Division 2. Really good game. All them updates you put in every 2 weeks. Really fixing it. Piece of shit. Hi, Josh. Well, it looks like they have 11 drivers for the Division 2 race, at least. No, Fran's not racing. He didn't make it in time, which is good because he can't lag anybody into the wall tonight. Of course you were AMS. You'd still be 100 points behind. We're restarting because Juho and Dre had no lights and didn't go off the grid. I got an achievement for playtime. I don't play the game. Alright, so let's try this again. Hopefully GT Spark can get it right this time. Piece of shit game. They're running dusk. They're supposed to be running morning. The only person we're missing, I believe, is... Oh, there he is. Because we had 8 at the start of that race, so... Actually, there were 9, because Juho. Juho and Leg are scoring points for Patronus. Alright. Have you notified Simo? Or should I write that down for Simo? Are you sure you want Jamie scoring points for Patronus? Or wait, not Jamie. Lag, you said. Joseph's card looks really nice. Get a reflection of everything. Alright. Actually, I'll just put it in the Storts discussion thing on the Discord. GT, Storts discussion. It is Juho and Leggy. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe everybody will get off the line this time. Juho is not in the lobby. Alright, so everybody gets off the line this time. And Dre will take the lead. Lewis is looking on the inside of Froome. Oh, jeez. Dre loses the back end there. Lewis looking to make it 3 wide. And he backs off. Oh, Lambo. Oh, boy. Looks like Lambo got bumped a little wide and lost it trying to save it. Ooh, the Petronas teammates side by side. Joseph side by side with Jamie. AMS right behind. Oh boy. Jamie got the turning a little wrong on that one. AMS on the inside of Joseph Burns, looking for 5th. And AMS will get the job done in his all-black Kikkoman car tonight. It looks really nice, AMS. Again, Juho? Actually, when they showed the grid, you weren't even on the grid at all. Yeah, Jamie just noticed you're not there, Juho. Perhaps they'll restart again, maybe? It would be fair. Here they come up to the chicane they all hate. And Froome gets by Dre for the lead. And Lewis will get by Dre for 2nd. Fraggle gonna push his teammate. I think Fraggle's been watching too much NASCAR. And Fraggle will get by Dre for 3rd as well. So a nightmare lap for Dre here. Dre will get back by Fraggle momentarily, but Fraggle hanging tough on the outside. That'll happen to Lewis. Anyway, Froome's leading by 3 seconds. And then Fraggle is in 2nd, leading the train. What happened at AMS? Oh, wait, where'd you go, AMS? Actually, go back and watch the start aim as Juho's car was even on the grid on my screen. There was a gap between 7th and 9th on the start. I have no clue. Even Jamie said in the chat on the game that it should be, or that Juho wasn't here. So we have 8.5 minutes left in this race. Fraggle still leading a 3-car wad. I guess the word to be for that. While Frome drives comfortably 5 seconds at. Oh great, Fran just got home. That means it's going to be a really laggy second race. Dre into second. Joseph taking a peek around the outside. Nope. Looked like he had a bit of a run there, but he held off. So, 1 tank of fuel should make it for the whole race. Everybody's on the supers, it looks like. Except Joseph's on the softs. Lambo's on the softs as well. Still trying to recover from getting dumped off in the first lap. Or a Fraggle here since he's in between the 2 cars. See what he does while attacking and what he does while defending at the same time. Oh, that happened to me a couple weeks ago at a different track, Juho. The hell's that say on the side of Joseph's car? Gas monkey? Oh, great, Mr. Stem's here. Lovely. Frome's out to an 8-second lead. Dre's lap is 3 thousandths faster than Frome's lap. Juho has left. He will be back momentarily. Hopefully it fixes his issue. Same thing happened to JP last week. He couldn't come off the line for either race. So Frome's got an 8.7 second lead with 3 minutes left, so we should get about 2. I think it's possible to get a third lap in after these two. So Stim's here, Juho's here, Francis is here. That's 3, AMS is 4, so we should have 11 for the second race. Actually, that time I had to update Juho last season at Brazil. I was late to the lobby. It said you were leading when I came in, but when the race ended, it said you finished third. Actually, Frome's gonna be the only one that completes the last lap. Alright, sounds good. You still got a minute left in the race and then the 5-minute break, so you'll be fine, Drew. Oh wow, Dre's cut the gap down to 3.5 seconds. .6. Oh, is Dre on like another engine mode or something right now? It's gonna be close. Will Frome get to the line? 2, 1, 0. No. What? That's bullshit. Frome did not cross that line before that clock hit 0. What a joke. This game really is the joke. It's gonna say he lapped the whole field, even though he didn't even start the damn lap before he hit 0. The hell, Jamie? I don't know, Fraggle. I don't know. Alright, so everybody enter. AMS and Fran makes 10. And Juho will be 11. Oh, Jesus. Yes. I'll message you after the race. I'm kind of busy. The hell is Jamie Jones? No, they already finished the first race, Cindy. They get a 5-minute break, and then we do a second race. Oh, judging by this driving here, Fraggle will definitely not finish last. Nope. They did a practice session the other night, Joe, and they realized that Supers have no tire wear either, so the Supers are the tire to go on. Yeah, not a bad debut in Division 1, Joe. But now you know for the second race. Yes, Joe. It's going to be this track, and it's a 40-minute race? It's 40 or 45, I forgot. It's been a while. I think it's 40. Because with the 5-minute break, I think it's all supposed to last 1 hour. Yeah, 40 minutes. There you go. Hi, Mr. Guy behind the fence. That was one scary looking guy. It's like a horror movie. You crash a car out there and you get out of the car, he might hunt you down. And goes Joseph out for a practice or two. Yeah, he definitely looks like he's carrying a machete or something. I don't know why they're asking to start. They're not even in the damn thing. Fran needs the correct car. Juho's still not back yet. So just need Juho, and then we'll have our 11 for the race. Yeah, Juho's back, but he hasn't entered the pit lane thing. Where the hell? Unless he's up here. No. Juho's not even in here on my screen. Hey, there's a gap there again. There's only 10 cars instead of 11, and there's a gap between the 2 cars on the left, just like last time. Oh my god. Who is that off? Fraggle again. It doesn't matter if you do a rolling start. If he's not here on the screen for me, he's not going to go. You should be fine now, Fraggle. I don't know what's going on anymore. Once again, rolling start is not going to matter if Juho doesn't appear on the screen. But, you know, I'll just speak on deaf ears like I always do in all the chats. No one ever listens to anything I say, so. Jamie, I know he's not in the lobby. When you said he's on the track, he's not appearing on the grid. What does anybody not understand? When you guys start the goddamn race, there's a gap on the grid where he was. And he says he has no lights. Well, there's no car there, so... Jesus. Why are the cars so far away from the garage door? Want to be closer for a pit stop? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Trey. Go back and watch the last start. You see the front 8 cars, then there's a gap, and then there's 10th and 11th. Man, this game is game of the year. Yeah, this is the first time for this division. Last week it happened to JP in Division 2. I'm sure you remember that one, Joe. What a frustrating stream this has been. Actually, Fraggle got saved again because both times he crashed out, we had to restart. It doesn't feel like that kind. Well, I understand what you're saying, but it's different stupid glitches, man. This game's been out for what, 4 years? Maybe more? I don't remember when I bought this crap. I got the case over here. Let's see what year it says on the back of the case. This game came out in 2017, so the game's been out around 2 years now. Yeah, I understand your frustration, Joe. You just gotta be patient with it, man. The admins and stewards are doing the best they can to get everything right. Should be more mad at the game, not the lobby. Oh, what's the matter, Frag? Was that past your bedtime? All right. Oh wait, I know why. You want to get this done fast so you could go play prop hunt in Call of Duty. Mr. Prep Hunt. Yeah, prop hunt and chill. Juho's joined, yes. Oh, Dre. The other division should be done by now. And Juho needs centers. Still only see 10 out here. Well, they're running it. They're running behind if they're only halfway through the final race. Juho's not on my screen, just so everybody can see that again. Just saying. So rolling cert's gonna mean nothing. But what do I know? I'm only the commentator. Green, green, green. See, these guys look like they were stuck behind someone. Well, anyway, Juho's not here again. Rolling starts are stupid anyway. It takes out the fact that someone could have a bad start. And I assume with Juho not making either race, they're gonna change Fraggle and Jamie to the points, or not Jamie, sorry, Fraggle and Lewis to point scorers. Joseph gets by Dre? Oh no, Joseph was right in front of Dre. Never mind. But Frome had the fastest car in the first race. Oh, they just missed Dre's fastest lap by 3 thousandths. Mr. Stem is quit already. That didn't take long, Stem. Shows up for a whole minute 20, and Stem is gone. Lambo by Laggy for the lead. But like he defends well and will continue to lead. That's lovely. It's always good to see the championship leader get taken out. Classy. Fraggle wall again. Throw him into third. Chuho has left again. Fraggle and From still fighting over third. And Fraggle makes it through the chicane this time, though, destroying the walls. From appears to be pulling away from Fraggle. Dre's gotten by Jamie. Maybe made a mistake. Kind of funny that the guy in last place is setting fastest lap after fastest lap. Top three are only separated by under 3 seconds. And then it's almost 3 seconds back to Fraggle. So they're about half a tank of fuel now. So a tank of fuel could go 15 minutes about. So they'll have to pit at 25 and 10, I believe. Rome is reeling in Lambo. He's definitely pulling away from Fraggle now. It's up to 4.2 seconds. Frome in the slipstream, pulls over to the outside as they head down toward turn 1. Frome's got him by a nose so far. Have the inside now, and Frome will get the position. See, on the start for me, you weren't on the screen again, Juho. It looked like they were just stuck behind an invisible wall. I don't know what the hell's up with the lobby tonight, but I could see everybody all night except for you. Well, somebody else has quit out. Oh, it was them. Never mind. Dre's catching Fraggle. But we'll keep an eye on Frome as he's hunting down the lead. They need to hurry up with this race. I have to use the bathroom. 30 minutes to go. Dre's cut it to 7/10 now. I think he must have made a big mistake because he's way down in third now. Oh, wow. He's so way down, he's right in front of Fracco and Dre now. Fraggle looks like it's a better exit there as they drag race. And Dre will get the position. For now. Dre around the outside. Allowing Lewis to pull away. Dre will get the job done finally. Up to fourth. Merkin his way back through the field after getting taken out on the first lap. Which he's going to be all too thrilled about. Lambo's in the pit already. Surely there's one more lap. Oh, Dre's in the pit already too. You could tell who was saving fuel and who wasn't when they pit. The AMS almost ran his dry. And France should have enough for one more lap. And Jamie calls it a night. And Frome will be into pit on this lap. Let's see how much of a undercut Lambo gets here. Because Fraggle will be... How does Fraggle have that much more fuel? He's been running it in lean the whole race? Ooh, this is gonna be close. Gonna be close. And Frome will come out in front of Lambo. Oh, Lambo, what a big run. As Frome is not fully up to speed yet. So Lambo into second. Whoa. Big wiggle from Lambo there. Dre 2.8 behind Laggy. I think that's about what it was before they pit. Oh. Dre was barely in front of Fraggle before he pit. Let's see where he is in relation to it. I think Fraggle's fuel is glitched because he still has the same amount of fuel as he had when he started the lap. Oh, now his fuel is finally going down. So somehow Fraggle is able to stretch the fuel 2 extra laps than everybody else. Alright, surely Fraggle's pitting this time. And there he is. Somehow he used 0 fuel on one of his laps. So once again, game broken. Lambo will inherit the lead, and Francis has quit. Dre has somehow gotten by Laggy, and is up in the third, where he should have been if he didn't get taken out in the first lap. So Froome is 1.1 behind Lambo for the lead, but he has a 7-second cushion to Dre in third. Flying Froome, 1/10 up on the best lap. Sector time, Dre beats Francis out for the fastest lap. Froome loses all his time, so he will not get the fastest lap. As we hit the halfway point now, Lambo leading, Froome in second, Dre in third, Lewis in fourth, and Joseph in fifth, Fraggle in sixth, AMS in seventh, and those are the only 7 cars still running. Because the game is broken, Juho didn't get to start the race with 3 different attempts at a restart. So good job, Gran Turismo. Stay classy. Now we got a close battle here between Lewis, Joseph, and Fraggle. Joseph finds himself in a sandwich. Lambo with the fastest lap in the race. Oh, Fraggle has hit the wall through the chicane. So it leaves this to a 2-car battle. Stay aboard with the Lewis and Joseph fight. Oh, sorry. AMS lurking in the background, waiting for somebody to make a mistake. Whoa. Laggy with a moment there. Fraggle made it through that time. Lead is just under 2 seconds. So Froome caught Lambo by a little bit, and Dre caught Froome by a little bit. As we're just under 17 minutes remaining. Everybody will need to make at least one more pit stop. Froome's purple again. I love the graphics of the grass growing through the strip there, because that makes sense. Oh, Froome! That's surely going to end his chances of a win here. Dre needs to be careful here he doesn't run Froome over. I think Froome was thinking of those chocolate eggs he's been eating the last couple days, and you lose focus on a chicane, you pay. Oh God, losing the back end on the curb now. Stop thinking of the chocolate, Froome. Go for the gold. Gold's better than chocolate. This is a battle for the points lead here. Dre was leading by 21 entering the race, or the day. Froome won the first race with Dre second, so that knocks it down to 19 or 17, I believe. The points change every season, I forget. And this battle here would be for 5 points, about. Yeah, Froome makes it through this time. Yes, he does. Oh, Dre hits the wall this time. So they take turns on back-to-back laps of who hits the wall coming out of the chicane. Oops. That was a good catch. Controller almost fell. Joseph into pit for his final pit stop of the race. Let's see, can they make it through the chicane clean this time? Yes, Froome does. Dre does as well. Froome into pit, Dre into pit, Lambo into pit. Lambo ran it dry. Wow. Here comes Lewis. What will Lewis do? He has enough fuel for another lap, but he comes in anyway. Fraggle probably will stay out since, you know, he stayed out for like 18 extra laps earlier. So Fraggle leads. Lambo comes out of the pits 2 seconds behind him. Frome comes out 4 seconds behind Lambo and has Dre right on his bumper. Lewis leaves the pits in 5th. AMS right there in 6th, who's going to have a big run on him because he's not up to speed yet. Ooh. A little accordion effect there. Joseph gets by AMS. Oh, God. AMS fighting back. So AMS up to 6th. Or staying in 6th, should I say. Lambo might get the lead back on Fraggle before Fraggle even pits. Fraggle stays out again. Just under 11 minutes to go. Lambo looking for the lead. Good job, Bugatti. P2. We've had 3 restarts, so we still got 10 minutes to go here. Fraggle finally pits. They'll promote Frome up to 2nd, Dre back to 3rd. Lambo leads by 4.6 seconds as we come into the final quarter of the race. Oh, man. Yeah, actually, that's what happened to Frome. He was ahead of Dre by like 5 seconds, and then he hit the wall in the chicane too, and now they've been a second apart since then. Well, these two are both catching Lambo. Might have a 3-car battle for the end here. Yeah, if the link doesn't show up, Juho, put it in the Discord. Who ended up winning, Bugatti? Was it Bad Boy? Oh, wow. That does sound like a mega start. Yeah, I figured Leon's been pretty tough in the GT sport. So 7.5 minutes to go. These 3 are miles ahead of everybody else. We got Joe and AMS battling for 5th. If something's happened to Lewis, he's all the way down to 7th. Steady 1 second gap, so that means you guys were even footing then. Oh, that's a bit of a cut there from AMS. Alright, sir, I will check it out as soon as we finish here. AMS takes a look, but it doesn't get it. Joseph will defend him into the turn and have the inside and keep 5th for now. Well, they gap a little bit there. Froome is only 0.6 up on Dre now, as they have closed into Lambo to 2.3 seconds. As they start lap 24, there will be just under 5 minutes to go, so we should get to about 27 laps. And hopefully this time when somebody crosses the line when it says 0, they don't get to start another lap. Go back down to Joseph. Oh, there's a gap now between them, huh? 8 seconds. Oh, no, 13 seconds. Oh boy. AMS had to have an off somewhere. This is given flashbacks back to last season where Lambo, Froome, and Dre were top 3 at Brazil. Lambo won that race with Dre in 2nd and Froome in 3rd, as Froome drove off the track in turn 1 with 2 laps to go, giving Dre the lead, and then Lambo used his slipstream to get by Dre in the middle sector, coming to the white flag. The slipstream in these cars suck. I've been saying that all season. Right. Nobody really gains when they're in the slipstream. Even when they're right on the bumper, they barely could pull out and make a run. So 3 minutes to go, which means we will finish this lap, finish another lap, and start one more. So 27 laps it will be. As these guys are now about to close the gap to under 2 seconds to Lambo. So Lamba has the best lap by about 4/10 over Froome. Who knows what Dre's best lap is, because it's not on his grid of last 10 laps. So 2 minutes to go. 2 laps to go. This may turn into an exciting finish. Lambo had a 5-second lead at one point. It's down to 2 now. He's on his brand new wheel that he got in the mail today. Nice way to break it in. Get a nice W in the feature race. The top 3 cars are within 2 seconds of each other. Froome looked like he tagged the wall there a bit, but he's not losing any time, so who knows. I agree, Juho. They start the final lap. Last week when you guys were at Nürburgring, when you were on that long straight, you guys would max out like a quarter of the way down, and it would just be like flatlining all the way down the damn thing. Look for a massive run here by Dre, because he knows this is the final lap. Fraggle and Joseph do not make it, so only the top 3 will finish the final lap. Deja vu the first race this season, where the top 3 guys in the sprint race were the only ones that finished the first lap. This battle here has championship implications. Dre's leading the points. Froome's trying to cut the gap. Dre and Froome are going to have a drag race to the line. Maybe not. Froome looks like he's cut him off. And Froome will get second by a nose. Half a car. That is an amazing finish between them two. But doesn't take away from the fact that Lambo is the winner with his brand new wheel. With Froome in second, Dre in third, Fraggle was fourth. I think Joseph was fifth, Amos was sixth, and Laggy was seventh, if I'm not mistaken. That's also true, Juho. You would definitely need an eighth gear, because that car flatlined too early on that straight. But, painfully, this stream is finally over. After a restart in the first race and 2 restarts in the second race, and who knows? It's just been a crazy night. We'll see you next week for Monza for more GT action. Tomorrow night will be Jack Tyler's channel. I forgot what the name of his channel is since he changes his name like every 3 weeks. But we'll be doing F7 on Jack Tyler's channel, me and him in the booth. We'll see you there. We'll see you here next week for GT. Everyone have a good week and stay safe. Goodbye.